I never really got to work with Haley, but I have only heard, I mean, the best things. And to see her as Satine would be an absolute dream. An absolute dream. And I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to say other than what a dream. Is that going to show up at all? Maybe. Whatever I do on one side, I got to do on the other. That's all I know. It's the one rule I follow. Do I miss being a principal full-time Seymour? You know, that's a great question. I think that I think I was really I felt really precious about Seymour in the sense of like I just love her so much. I love her so much. And I always thought that that was what I could do in the show. Like I think the answer is maybe sometimes
for the ease of being, not that it is easy being a full-time principal, but for the ease of the amount of knowledge that one has to retain for the show. I think that especially early on, I was like, man,
this is a lot for me to take in, and I don't know like what's right or left or up or down. But I think once I finally grasped the show in its entirety, I started feeling so much better about too much glitter.
About being a swing, because I felt confident in being able to be a swing. And now I just have so much fun because now I get to put on these different queens every time I go on. So I think maybe there was a time
where I did miss it, and now I'm really enjoying the challenge of being an alt and also the variety of being an alt. If that makes sense. Ooh, fave costume to wear. I think Par's costume is my favorite to wear. I prefer to be as clothed as possible. So I love a pant and a nice puffy sleeve. Do I have a dressing room to myself? No, I do not. But presently, oh my gosh, I made a coffee earlier and I
never got it. We have a little Nespresso in our dressing room. But no, I'm just here early getting ready. So my dressing roommates, who are Jenny and Jessie, what a dream, are just not here yet. But they sit on either side of me. So I'm in the middle. I'm monkey in the middle the whole time. Oh, and you already knew. Never mind. Just read along, and all questions will be answered. Yeah, do y'all have any questions about like afterlife, alt life,
six life, anything like that? Just like life in general, like being 30. How old is everybody here? Is anyone in their 30s? Is anyone in their 20s? Is everyone a teenager? That's cool. I'm just curious. Is Kirsten still there with y'all? No, she's not, which is such a bummer because I got to do that LA event with her, which was so much fun, and she was an absolute dream. Like
just the sweetest, kindest doll. And I didn't even get to be here with her really because I got to do one like rehearsal run with her, but I didn't really get to be here with her because I went out to tour in, was that when I was in Atlanta? Where was I? Who was I? What was going on? I was doing something. I was on tour in,
no, we were in like Michigan. We were in Michigan. Oh my gosh, hi! Hi, Aussie Queens! Hi, Taylor. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Hello, hello, I'm being a goon. I'm being a silly person. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The Queen multiverse is diverging. I'm so here for it. Hello, Rebecca. Hi. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. I am...
Like, what's going on there? Give me something interesting. Give me something interesting. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, my eye look is just not really turning out how I usually do it, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with the punches, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because you know what? It's just makeup. It's not that deep. I'm telling you, I'm in my it's not that deep era. I'm in it. I'm deep in the it's not that deep era. Join me. Shall you? Will you? Oh,
Not exam season. Not exam season. You know what I miss? I miss the comfort of and safety and security net of college and of being at home. But I don't miss exam season. I don't miss constantly
being tested in that way. I was pretty good in school, but thanks, y'all. Thanks for hyping up my eye look. I keep bashing on it, but it's not that bad.
Actually, when I look up and you can see the glitter, you'll see it's gonna be cool. It'll still be cool. It'll still be good. And then I just have to do the rest of my face. That part takes the least amount of time. It's this part that takes me so dang long. So long.
Regents prep is killing me at the moment. Okay, I don't know what Regents prep is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of an exam. Is it some sort of a, is that a particular school? Correct. Glitter does save everything, literally. Yeah, is Regents a school? What is that? Don't know. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know. I've got so. Little Shop, anyone? I am dying. Dying to see Jinx and Little Shop. Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop is one of my favorite shows. Oh, a New York State thing for high schools. Oh, I had no idea. I didn't grow up here. I can't tell. I grew up in Alabama.
Which I don't think I have a deep accent, but it certainly does come out from time to time, which you will notice, which you shall notice. Okay, yes, the glitter is coming to the rescue. Glitter is coming to the rescue.
Whoa. These completely random. I always joke that the like me singing random things and riffing randomly are my intrusive thoughts. Those are my intrusive thoughts that come to light. Who would I like to play in Little Shop? Oh, Audrey. I love that show. I always have. I got to do it when I was in college. It was like one of my first big time girl, not big time, but it was one of my first big girl jobs. And I'll never forget, I did a summer at this theater in North Carolina, and the director, whose name was Bill Patty, he gave me my first professional theater job ever. So I'm always grateful to him. And before I left, that's my first summer there, he asked me, he was like, I would love for you to be our Audrey. He like asked me to come back. And it was just really sweet because I didn't expect it, and I didn't know anything about the show, and I was nervous. I was like, oh, I was an ensemble member all summer long, and like now you want me to be a principal in one of your shows for the summer. That's like a lot. And I ended up, and I didn't know anything about the show at that point, so I ended up falling in love with it. I was like 19, maybe. I ended up absolutely falling in love with it,
and I would love to revisit it in my adult years. Because I mean, the score,
the story, the camp, it's so good. All right, hold on. Okay, Broadway figure skater, I'm just fascinated by you because I have such a deep fascination with figure skating and figure skaters. And I need to go look at your page and see what you're all about because the handle is intriguing me. Okay. I'm scrolling an educational Chibi. So ready to be able to travel and go see six. Yes, come on. Travel to us. Remember us from PBS? Remember us from your GCSEs? Oh, I get it. I get it.
It all makes sense. How do I prep my voice for the show / take care of my voice? Well,
I do a full warm-up, like a 20-minute warm-up, which I will have to sign off of here and do shortly, which is a combination of exercises that I've worked on with my voice teacher that really do me right as far as getting me fully prepped with my full range and ready to go. And then generally, how do I take care of my voice? I don't really scream ever.
If I do, it's like I'm singing. Does that make sense? Like I'm so precious about, and it's second nature to me, so I don't feel like I'm precious about it. But like, I don't
scream. I'm like, woo! That's like, ah! Like I just sing. You know what I mean? Like I sing all the time. I try not to do anything to damage my voice. I don't know. I don't do anything necessarily crazy particular. Like I'll steam when I need to. I use my little nebulizer when I need to, but I don't really use them all the time. And I just make sure I warm up really good. And I'm getting better about cooling down after a show because that is just as important. It's like stretching after a workout. And it's not something that I've always done, so that's kind of the next thing I'm trying to work into my routine. But a good solid warm up, obviously hydrate, drink your water, and then learn what you're sensitive to. Like some people are sensitive to coffee. I'm not. I can drink coffee right before a show and I'm just fine. I'm not necessarily going to eat a bunch of dairy before a show though, because that doesn't do well for my cords. I tend to get like gunky on my cords, if that makes sense. What else? What else? What do you mean third or fourth? Don't feel bad. What are you talking about? Anytime. You see the show one time, you're a part of the queendom. UK Queens were just talking about cooling down cooling down on my takeover live because they're Aragon Seymour so good at cooling down. Yeah, yeah. I don't do like a really intense cool down because to be honest, I don't really know. It's not a part of my practice, but I am starting to at least do some sirens, some just like some humming, to kind of start to cool down as I'm getting my hair off and getting my costume off after the show and stuff like that. Yeah. Whoa. 3 years, over 2 countries, seeing 6 that many times. That's honestly impressive. Well, all right. I think I can put eyeliner on while talking to you all? That's the question. Because that's the next step. And all my makeup is still kind of scattered because I packed it up for tour and I never really unpacked it because I haven't been on since. I haven't been on since. That's problematic, love. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes dairy can really affect people. And some people it doesn't affect them at all. Like it first of all, your voice teacher, that's so funny. That's so funny. They were like, yeah, probably don't do that. You know what? Here's my advice. Live your life. Figure out what works for your body. Figure out what you're sensitive to. There are no hard and fast rules. There just aren't. There are things that are generally good for you and things that are generally not so good for you. But like, if something doesn't bother your system, then it doesn't bother your system. And just because it bothers somebody else's, doesn't matter. We don't have this type of musical in Czech? Like Czech Republic? So cool. Whoa. 6 aesthetic. You are committed. You are not messing around. That is impressive, friend. That is impressive. All right, let me see if I can do this eyeliner somewhat decently well.
As I'm literally saying words. Why am I talking? I'm not saying anything important. All right, team. Well, I'm gonna finish
Up my eye makeup, do a warm up as I'm doing the rest of my face, and I will post a final look on my story before the show. How's that sound? And also, like, let me know. Oh, wait, that's so cool. Let me know if you've got any, like, questions or any, like, things you want to talk about musical wise or anything like that, because maybe I'll do another live soon and we can, like, have a chat. That could be fun. Anyway, I look presently insane. I'll just do this. So I'm gonna sign off, but I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.
How do I turn it off? Whoa, yeah. I'm just gonna hit that.